Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 11 of The Journey on FIFA 14 Ultimate Team. We basically get this episode started by just doing some club maintenance here or whatever, just putting the players in, because if you have two teams like I have right here, you kind of want to switch them around a little bit, that you use kind of your main team for a couple of games until the fitness gets low. Then switch to your second team and you use that for one game, and then you can go back to your main team. And the first game we get started here, it's got a 4-2-2-2 Premier League side with Lukaku and Kone up top, so very pacey. He's got that Tottenham center back with over 80 pace. He's got Diakite. So he's got a pretty decent looking Premier League side, but we get the game started here in 25th minute. Marcelo on the ball, David Villa with the face shot, and we're able to pick up our first penalty, I believe, in the series. And it only took us 11 episodes to get there. And by the way, this is going to be a pretty gameplay heavy episode, so look forward to that. And David Villa dispatches the penalty to make it 1-0 in the 26 minutes. So we're off to a pretty good start here with the first goal. And then in the second half, we get the ball with Luka Modric. He crosses it in, and Benzema is there to put it in the back of the net to make it 2-0 in the 75th minute. So we're looking pretty good here. We got a 2-0 lead, not too much left of the game. And then in the 82nd minute, Benzema just dribbles past the defense, and he puts it calmly into the back of the net to make it 3-0. So Benzema is starting to get some goals for the club now. And I gotta say, I find Benzema to be a very, very solid striker in the game. And that is how the game is going to finish, 3-0. So we get a win here, so that's just fantastic for us. I mean, as you can see there, I pretty much dominated the game. He only had one shot on target the entire game. So we only need one more point to secure staying into the division. And we need a few more points in order to promote and to win the title eventually. Unfortunately, David Villa got an injury there, so we gotta do some club maintenance here using some of these contracts. And I kind of want to use this team once more, and let's consider the injured ratio, or wait a minute, we're using this team! I didn't even know. Okay, so here we go. We're using, for the first time I believe, our Serie A side, and we come up against a 4-4-2 Premier League side yet again, with Brad Goose and Ashley Williams, Sebastian Basson, Monreal, Angel Rangel, De Jaga, Joe Allen, Jack Rodwell, Matt Jarvis, Altidore, and Aspas up top. So he's got a pretty decent looking Premier League side. I'm kind of worried about Altidore because he's a pretty strong striker. But we get the game started here with Sergi. He just does the fake shot or whatever, and then he cuts inside. He gets the finish himself, and he puts it in the back of the net. And yeah, as I'm recording this, the new patch for FIFA 14 has been released, so these goals that you're going to be seeing in the upcoming episodes are going to be pre-patched. But he is going to hit me on the counter-attack here. I think I had a corner, he gets it to Iago Aspas, and look at that for a finish. That was a beautiful, beautiful finish from Aspas. Can't really say much of that. I was just kind of bothered that he did get on that counter-attack, and that is actually going to be how the game ends. So 1-1, we did manage to pick up that point that we needed, so now we secure the staying into the division. So I mean, it could definitely be worse. We got 6 games in order to secure that promotion and win that title. So I think it's time for some club maintenance here and going with our Spanish side, because of course it is our main side, which that is the team that I want to use. And we do manage to sell on some players here. Alderweireld, Pepe, we aren't even able to sell on for 750, but I do believe he will sell on eventually. And we pretty much quick sell the rest because I've been listing them up a couple of times and they haven't been able to sell on, so might as well quick sell them and just get the coins immediately. And now it's time to pick up some chemistry styles here for our players. For example, the Hunter chemistry style for Luka Modric, and these prices are very, very low. I think at the time there were some like consumables, a consumable glitch which let people get like a ton of consumables. So the prices were really dropping. So I think this is just some of the chemistry styles that I got. I don't think I put in all of them, but yeah, you can see pretty much all the chemistry styles that I put on my players here. If I will go and eventually show you the team. So now we're ready to just jump into another season's game to see if we can get another win and get closer to that promotion and to the trophy. As you can see, this is some of the chemistry styles that I put on players. I got Deadeye on Carlos Vela. I still got Hawk on Dani Alves. I bought him with Hawk, but we come against a guy with another Premier League side with Begovic, Michael Richards, Gary Cahill, Vertonghen, Jose Enrique, Michael Carrick, Javi Garcia, Marco Arnautovic, Luis Holtby, Ashley Young, and Danny Welbeck up top. So I was kind of afraid looking at this team because his wings are very quick and Danny Welbeck is pretty decent at heading. And he gets the game started here in the 45th minute. And I get the ball back here, but I don't know what I'm doing there. Richards picks the ball up and some good pass and play here to get it to Danny Welbeck, who, after some terrible defending from Ian Ramos, he's able to put it in the back of the net to make it 1-0 to him in the 45th minute. And that was kind of frustrating because I don't really like conceding goals in the 45th minute. And that is actually going to be how the game ends. To 1-0 to him, and this was kind of a frustrating game because I felt that I probably should have gotten an equalizer, as you will see from the match stats. I had more shots and more shots on target, but they did have more possession. So yeah, that's our first loss in the division, unfortunately. But let's not spill any tears. Let's just do some club maintenance and just jump into another game because Miranda and Carlos Vela does need some contracts, and then Marcelo is unfortunately injured, but I want to use this team more because I'm really liking this La Liga BBVA team, so I just want to keep using it because it is my main team, of course, and I want to use them until their the fitness gets like in the low 90s or high 80s, just below 90. And this guy has got a Serie A side, a very solid looking one with Handanovic, Conco, Juan Jesus, Giorgio Chiellini, Constant, Berami, Vidal, Hernanes, Di Natale, Palacio, and then informed Diego Molito up top. So a very solid looking Serie A side. He's got some fantastic players there, like Antonio Di Natale and the finisher that is Diego Molito. And he's going to get the game started here in the 43rd minute. He crosses it in. Diego Molito is the goal poacher, and he puts it in the back of the net to make it 1-0 to him. So again, not off to a very good start. Hernanes crosses it in. Diego Molito is there with the header, and he makes it 2-0 in the 50th minute. So not looking too great, and that is actually going to be how the game ends. So 2 losses in a row, 2 games we haven't been able to score at all. So yeah, we're not looking too great right now. Only have 1 shot in the entire game, so you pretty much dominated me. I didn't really have much to talk about in the game, so that's really unfortunate. But what are you gonna do now? So I just want some revenge right now. I just want to win a game before this episode ends. So we're going to jump right to another game against really EA, and he's going to be using a 4-3-3 Premier League side with De Gea, Glenn Johnson, Cabal, Distan, Fabio, Mikel, Jordan Henderson, and Sonsi, Aaron Lennon, Lukaku, and Sterling up top. So again, I'm very afraid of his attack because his wingers are very quick and Lukaku is big, strong, and pretty pacey. But we do win the ball back here. Marcelo to Song, who gets it to Modric, and some lovely pass and play here from Song, Modric, and Karim Benzema. He gets free and he's able to put it calmly in the back of the net to make it 1-0 in the 41st minute. So it's our time now to take the lead. finally, after 3 games, we're able to score. And then almost straight off after that, I don't know what he's trying to do. He tries to take a shot, and then he pauses it for whatever reason, and he rage quits for the first time in the series, I believe. And yeah, it was a very even game. I don't know why he would rage quit. I mean, look at the stats. He had more shots on target. But anyway, that was his choice, so we take the win. Very, very nice. Only need 1 more for promotion, and that is going to be the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.